Meredith, go ahead.
Yeah, there are two main points to consider in this whole sordid affair. The first one, everything that had been said on pro-Palestinian spaces on Twitter, and everything that had been posted online in general, X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, any other platform, it is unidirectional propaganda. It's not designed to debate facts. It's not designed to debate historical accuracy per se. It is designed to deliver a media punch, to assert a narrative in which the Israeli state is to be demonized, the IDF is to be demonized, the Israeli people are to be demonized, etc., etc., in order to exert international public opinion pressure on the state of Israel to conclude its military action in the Gaza Strip. Why? When this whole thing started, Hamas had a theory of victory. Their theory of victory was attack Israel, attack the IDF, invite a heavy-handed response by the IDF, tolerate a measure of destruction and killing inside the Gaza Strip, focus on the media campaign to exert international public pressure on the state of Israel to bring the war to an end, emerge victorious and claim victory in just another episode of the great struggle, glorious great struggle against the occupier, right? Unfortunately, this theory is still in play. However, as Hamas control over the Gaza Strip is eroded more and more, now this theory, for the first time since the beginning of the war, is actually experimenting its strongest pressure. On the other hand, the theory of victory of the state of Israel and the IDF is the defeat of Hamas in the Gaza Strip, the full demilitarization of the Gaza Strip, the return of the hostages, and more recently, Prime Minister Netanyahu added two elements or two goals to this theory of victory. The Trump plan, vague reference to displacement of Palestinians out of the Gaza Strip, as well as no declaration of a Palestinian state. In the Israeli calculus, a declaration of a Palestinian state is a reward to what happened on October 7th. Alternative calculus would say that this is the only way Israel can secure its backyard in order to turn east and face the Iranians and turn north and face the Turks to see what exactly they are hoping to achieve in Syria. I believe that the theory of victory for the state of Israel currently has the strongest markers of winning, provided that they can turn the tactical victories on the ground into strategic victories. It doesn't serve the state of Israel any good.
Peace with Syria?
No, the Arab bloc, forget about Syria for the time being. So that's the first point. The second point, Mr. Bean and his ilk, it has evolved into a social club, and they're acting as gatekeepers, preventing anyone from speaking on any topic that they are discussing if they know that that person will speak truth to what they have to peddle. Like it or not, as an Egyptian, I can say that the Palestinians are lying, and I can also say that some Israelis are lying, and that both of them are trying to distort history in their own right in order to save their narratives and serve their narratives, and rightfully so. Everyone bats for his own country at times of war and danger. But what that specific person in spaces that model themselves after his spaces, what they have been doing over the last few weeks is that they actually don't care about the war. They don't care about Palestinian losses. They don't care about peace in the Middle East. They don't care about delivering justice to the Israeli people for what was committed against them, the atrocities of October 7th, or even bringing a measure of justice and peace to the Palestinian people who have been shouldering the highest price in blood since the beginning of the war. They are to be regarded as such, nothing but an evolution of an effort that failed, and in order to just pretend that the effort hasn't failed, they just maintain the social club. Thank you.
I was in a space yesterday. I don't remember who was the host, but one Palestinian came up and he says, Hamas fucked us. I love Hamas. I am Hamas. But Hamas did things that are unforgivable, and they knew what's going to happen. They knew of the retaliation, and they knew of the power of Israel to retaliate, and they knew that, and he says they have to The demand is for them to lay down their weapons and either leave the place or surrender. They have to do what the world is, and everybody started rebuking him. And this is a Palestinian Hamas, which was unbelievable. I couldn't believe. Yeah, Eve, let's go to Eve.
Yes, hello everybody. Yeah, I just had a question regarding the tweet that you pinned, whether you had confirmation from other sources and.
This is a very well-known Israeli reporter with 100% backing. No BS. Complete. This is not my own. This is legit, 100%.
But it's a Saudi channel, right?
Absolutely. You could take a look.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Google it and find out.
And do you know I guess, I mean, I'm not. Do we know a bit about the structure which are left, like Islamic Jihad or Al-Aqsa Brigade? They are big also, or it's more families that are taking over?
The main power in Gaza is Hamas and Islamic Jihad. Islamic Jihad was a puppet for Hamas mostly. They did the bidding, they did most of the firing against Israel, the shooting against Israel, at the behest of Hamas. And we went after them. We know, and we destroyed a lot of their infrastructure, and they're not a viable army anymore. Look, they're still hiding in the tunnels and trying to attack. But the other in the Judean Samaria in the West Bank, the danger is very clear over there. It's a big danger, but they're afraid. They know that they don't have, and they don't want the destruction of Judea and Samaria, of the West Bank. So they just let's go to world's crypto. How you doing?
Sorry. Hey, I'm doing great. I'm hearing some wonderful